Good evening and welcome to Ken's Corner. Tonight on the Corner, we're here at the Cow Lot in Wichita Falls to talk with the Cow Lot owner, Nat Fleming. A lot of people know Nat, but very few have had the opportunity to sit down and talk with him about himself, his life, and his philosophies. Well, that's what we're going to do tonight here on Ken's Corner.
Well, Ken, I suppose, you know, when somebody asks you, who are you, where'd you come from? I came from down yonder. You know where down yonder is, don't you?
Oh.
Well, that's somewhere other than right here. And that's about 22 miles from here. Isn't that a long way? Now, I've come a great distance, haven't I, in all these years. No, I was born in Byers and was raised about 6 miles north of Byers, between Byers and Charlie. Here in Clay, they're in Clay County. Of course, we're in Wichita County now. But I've been all over the world, but home is the greatest place in the world to live, I've finally decided. So I've been here for many years back.
Okay. Let's talk about some of the things that you did after being a farm boy. I guess the first time you really became known to the public, like in Wichita County and Wichita Falls and this whole area, probably was what, as a rodeo announcer or as a TV personality or radio personality or what?
No, I think in 1947 I started announcing rodeos. And that first year I announced rodeos, I announced about 30-something rodeos in the state of Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Colorado. That's a lot of rodeos. But then I came in and at the end of that season and went to work here in Wichita Falls for the old Dixon Boot Company, and where we had a radio show every day. I just kind of started that way and then lit the candle at both ends and in the middle.
What about TV? You got into TV when TV was in its infant stage, when it was live.
Oh, yeah, 1952. Didn't, now television came here in 52, am I right? I don't remember exactly what month, but we went on later on in the year. And actually, I went out with Channel 3, the station that called me. I went out and introduced some Snaders. I didn't even know what a Snader was. And I found out that was just Merle Travis doing one number. And I'd come in and do a little talking in between, and then we'd play another number. And I had some friends I invited out to the station to, and we did a few numbers in between those Snaders, and after my yakking a little bit. And then they'd accept anything as long as you was walking around live. You know, all you had was film primarily. Right. So I wound up with a full band and requests from all over the country, up to 125 or 50 miles, wanting us to put on a personal appearance. So I was announcing rodeos in the summer, doing personal appearances in the winter, trying to work at the store when I could. But I had too many jobs, really. That's why I look like this now. Old fellas hadn't got anything on me except she's been and I need to go.
Okay, how did the Cow Lot come to happen?
Well, I don't know. I worked for this boot company. I always had a dream of selling clothing. I didn't, of course, their primary business was boots. And we put in a few suits, a few sport coats, but not many. I mean, it was still a boot company. And had this friend of mine wanted to back me. And, of course, I have a lot to be grateful for. He kind of got a little cold-footed after about the first month, but his friend backed me, and I went to sleep and dreamed the name of that thing. Everybody wanted to know for many years, where did you arrive at the name the Cow Lot for Western clothing store, but I was telling everybody what a stupid dream I had. Finally, we decided it might not be too stupid. It's pretty original. A lot of people don't know what the Cow Lot is, but that old Cow Lot was where we used, rather than a corral, we used the name Cow Lot and went out, turned the old cow in the cow lot, milked her, and kicked her out of there and took the milk to the house, a few things like that. That's the way we did it. So I was telling everybody what a funny dream I had. That's the way it started. If I'd have been just about that much smarter, Ken, I never would have tried it. Wouldn't have had to been much smarter, just a little bit. And there have been many times in those early years I wish I had, and of course, had toughed it out for 20 years before I could pay my bills. A lot of people don't know that. They think I just started out and I had the advertising at my fingertips, and it all just fell in place. But I want to tell you something. I am proud for this opportunity to get to publicly tell everybody, tell the world. I wish this was going all over the world. Everybody I ever met tried to help me. I honestly feel that way. As I said a moment ago, those people, some people think that just everything fell in place. But I've had customers come in the store and want a pair of shrinking Levi's in those early days, and I said, well, I don't have them. I bet you can get them so-and-so place. And they said, no, we'll just wait till you get them in. Those people wanted to see me stay. They did everything in the world. They waited till we get merchandise. They took merchandise I imagined they didn't want. And even my competitors, even the people in the same business, went out of their way to send us customers, send us business. If they didn't have it, they always sent them to old Nat. Maybe you could try. They tried to help. And the big customers, the ones that drove up here in these cars that almost had to have a hinge in the middle, they helped me. So did the old fellow that came in and bib overalls on and took his thumb undone that snap and says, now how much was that? People from all walks of life, everybody. People that were hiring me for rodeos, they knew I needed to work. Those people that were bringing the band in for personal appearances, they knew I needed to work. Mr. Darrell Cannon out of Channel 3 in those early days even paid us for those days when we were sponsored. The days we weren't sponsored, they didn't put spots in, Ken. They just let us have it for our little place of business. So all in all, everybody, I mean, whichever way I turned, pretty soon I got to thinking, my gosh, I've heard of these people that pull their self up by their own bootstraps. And I got to trying to imagine what that'd look like, seeing an old boy out here trying to do that. And I can imagine you build you a sob lolly out here, and put an old boy out there and trying to put his boots on, and pull himself up by his own bootstraps. All he's going to do is mash himself deeper into the mud. I believe that. So first of all, I'm very grateful for all our customers, all the people I've ever known. I just, I don't know how it came about. I'm lost for words, only for that one thing.
Okay. The cow lot has become nationally and probably internationally famous. You put out a bumper sticker a few years ago that said, what, I shop at the cow lot, or I trade at the cow lot? I trade at the cow lot. Yeah.
We had a few that said I spit and whittle at the cow lot, you know.
But driving around on a vacation, you could always guarantee that in nearly any state in the Union, you'd see that kind of bumper sticker on the back of a car or two or a truck or two. Do you still do it?
Yes, we had to get smaller bumper stickers because we had smaller bumpers. I think one of the main reasons for that is the fact that, you know, when I'd leave to go to announce a rodeo, people in the Western clothing business in almost every state, they envy me tremendously. Oh, you can't believe how they envy me for the good help we've got at the cow lot. See, one man has been with me ever since we opened, almost 30 years, another 27, another almost 20, and right on down the line, there's 9 of us. But I'm envied all over the country for that good help, so I can walk out and go, even though I might not go a lot, I can if I so desire, because the store will go right ahead running.